Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Motivational Minds. My name is Han. I am the host and the creator of this channel. I'm very excited because this is my first channel ever, so I'm really happy to start doing a podcast, start doing videos, and providing good content to provide to you guys about success, about motivation, and about the way of life and how things work. So, to get started, this is going to be a pretty small podcast today, just so I can get my feet a little bit wet and to get your guys' opinions and comments. So, please like, comment, and subscribe on my video and leave a comment below. Thank you. So, to get started, um, we're going to talk about success. Okay. And before we talk about that, I want everyone to say, I can do it. I want you guys to say it 5 times. I can do it. 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 Hello, you guys can do it. You are able to do what you would like to do. You can do it. So, to begin with, what is success? You hear people talk about success and the platforms of success, the words of success, um, programs of success. Here's the thing: people can tell you all about it and stuff like that about success, but the ultimate goal is to understand what it's all about. And if you don't understand it and if you don't implement it towards your life, towards your goals, you're never going to be able to understand that. You're never going to be able to succeed in life. So, what is success? So, success in very short terms is the accomplishment of a goal. It's an accomplishment of a goal, and that accomplishment is you overcoming these things in life to get to what you want. So, for example, you're overweight and you really want to have a good body, and you want to get down to a certain weight level and just have a great body and everything like that. Okay, so with that being said, what are you supposed to do? So your goal is to get there, but how are you going to get there? It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen within a couple of days. Um, it could work within a couple of weeks or months, but what do you have to do to get there? And that's what a lot of people don't talk about. They don't talk about, what do you have to do to get to that point. And so that being said, with this example that I just provided, that means, you know, not eating as much as you're supposed to, or cutting back, not eating foods that you normally eat, like junk food, fast food. Cut that stuff out. Start cleaning up your diet a little bit. So eating healthier stuff, fruits, vegetables, chicken, um, lean beef, etc. Going to the gym, working out, making sure you're doing some cardio, um, some weights, and trying to build your muscle, and trying to lose the fat. So all these things take time, and it's like those are the steps. So okay, you have to cut down on your eating. You have to eat cleaner, have a cleaner, healthier uh, food cycle, and go to the gym and just be a little bit more active, not sitting at home, and just implementing things in your life that get you going. So those are the steps to get to that goal of where you want. So let's say you're 220 pounds, you want to get down to 185. That's what you have to do. And it's not, it's hard, but it's not hard. It's very easy. It's very easy to get up to where you want, guys. But the problem is that people, once they get up to the top and whatever they do, it's not just in this example that I'm providing, but just anything in general. People have the tendency to not stay up here and they go back down, and they go through all these struggles again, and they get up a little bit and then they fall back down. So it's like, it's very hard to stay at the top. So getting up there is easy. You can do it, but staying up here, that's pretty difficult, and that's where you have to really put yourself in that beast mode, into that motivational mindset, that you're not going to give what you started. You're not going to give up what you went through, what you got to, um, for what, for nothing. So you have to make sure you have that mindset, you have that dedication, that motivation, and that focus in your mind to stay at that level. Because once you're up here, it feels so great, it feels so good, and whatever it is. So it's like if it's losing weight, if it's having money, uh, you know, owning a business, all those type of things. It's like, you have to keep it up here. Like having a nice car, you bought yourself a brand new car, like a really nice car, and you love it, and you finally got to the top, but you work your way up there, right? But what happens is that you don't take care of that car, or you don't make the payments on the car. Well, what's going to happen? Either the car is going to break, it's not going to run well, or if you're not making the payments, they're going to come repo the car. They're going to take your car away, and that's what you don't want. So you have to make sure that when you get something and you work something hard in life for it, you need to maintain it. You got to keep it there because it's an asset, it's valuable, and that's just in whatever aspect that you do. So with that being said, the reason why I tell you guys these things is because it's very important. And there's some of you out there, there's a lot of you out there actually who, don't feel comfortable talking about these things, who don't want to explain to people these problems. And I was one of those people. I went through some very difficult times by myself. And I really had to just figure it out, and yeah, I had my parents, and my parents love me, but number one, I don't want to depend on my parents because I'm not a little kid anymore. I'm an adult. I need to take care of myself. And, I want to be able to overcome my obstacles, overcome these failures that I've gone through in life to get to where I'm at today. So with that being said, guys, everyone goes through a struggle in life. Everyone goes through a very bad time. And for those who don't, good job. Like, great for you. You're never going to understand what it's like to have something and drop it all the way down, and you have to go down 1,000 steps to go pick that up and come back up to where you were before. So just make sure, guys, if you're those people that are struggling in life right now, just know that you can do it. You are able to accomplish your goals no matter what. You have to have that focus. You have to have that mindset of I will, I can, I must. Okay, you have to be able to have that positivity. You have to be able to have that mindset, because if you don't, you will not succeed. Okay, guys, you have to be able to understand this concept in life. So one thing that I want to say, that I want to jump into really quick, is I hear a lot of people, I know a lot of people out there, and I hear a lot of people sometimes say things, and oh, I'm going to open up a bar. Oh, I'm going to open up a restaurant. Oh, I'm going to open up my clothing store. Oh, I'm going to do this. Oh, I'm going to do that. That's great. But like years ago when I was younger, I was like, oh my God, that's so amazing. They're going to open up their store. And I just like listened and I believed everything that they were saying. And then it's like, 5, 6 years later, and they still don't have it. I'm like, I asked them, I said, oh, what happened? You were going to own your business or your bar or whatever. Oh, I just decided it's not good. And, I went through a rough time. I don't think it's a good idea. Pause right there, people. When you go through struggles in life, you cannot let that define who you are. Meaning that when you fail, you get back up and you keep going. Because, you have to, if you want to be successful in life, you have to overcome these things in life. You have to overcome these problems, these hardships that come your way. Because life is not easy. Everyone said the easy way, and that's just not the way it goes, because life is hard, life is unfair, and you know sorry, that's just how shit goes. And things happen to people sometimes where it wasn't supposed to happen to them. But this is life. This is how it goes. Nothing is free in the world. Not everything is fair. Life is unfair. So you just have to be able to really put that focus and just be able to just accept it and continue with your life. And it's very difficult. It's very hard to do that, to really have that type of focus. But that's why we do these videos. That's why people listen to these videos all the time, and to help them become a better person, to be able to build that mindset, to build that strength in their body and in their mind, to overcome these problems, these hardships that come in life. So don't say it, do it. Going back to what I just said a couple minutes ago, I hear people, oh, this and that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. Okay, well that's so cool. And they never wind up going through. So it's like I had someone the other day, and this is like it's an okay example, but and it happened several times. So it's like, okay, hey, we're gonna meet up for lunch today. And I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, sounds good. So I took time out of my day to make sure that I was gonna have time with this person to go to lunch and talk about stuff and whatever. So I'm getting ready and I'm about to leave the house, and I'm still waiting for his response, and he didn't get back to me. I'm like, hey, like, what's going on? I'm on my way right now. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna go. And I'm like, okay, that's understandable. It's understandable because things happen all the time. Shit pops up and you can't control what happens. But this is not the first time. This was like 3 times in a row, and I'm just like, okay. I was like, dude, listen. If you are not wanting to hang out or if you're not wanting to talk, then do not waste my time, please, because your time is valuable, my time is valuable, and if you have respect, then you would be able to just tell me from way before, and let me know in advance. That way I can do other things during my day and the hour or two that I would be missing out on, and do something else. So don't say it, do it. Okay, so it's just like, okay, you plan something for like 2 weeks in advance, and yeah, we're gonna go. Okay, you go, you know, and it's just like, don't be that type of person that doesn't go, or oh, I'm not gonna go. No, just you need to do it. Um, Another thing is, in another aspect, in the entrepreneur life, don't say it, just do it. Don't say it, just do it. So don't let other people like know what you're gonna be up to, because those who like who are jealous of you, those who don't want to see you succeed in life, they will drag you to the ground, and they just will not. They don't care. So it's like, just do it. Just do it. You know, if you're gonna open up a business, if you have the the finances to do it. Don't say, "Oh, I'm going to do it," and then you don't do it. You got to do it, because it looks bad on you too when you say, "Oh yeah, I'm going to be opening up a kava bar and everything like that." And times goes by, and you're just, oh, no, just do it. Okay, guys, if you're gonna get up early in the morning to go for a run, don't just tell people, "Yeah, I'm going to get up early and go for a run," and then and then don't. So you just, if you're going to say it, then do it. I'm going to go for a run, go for a run. Um, so that's that. A little bit about me. So my name is Han. It's a Korean name, just so you guys know. Um, I'm 20 years old. I live here in Florida. My mom is Colombian and my dad is American. I was raised well most of my life, but my parents taught me from a young age that I should be able to depend on myself and not on other people. So they taught me from young that I don't really need their assistance. And they would help me in some stuff when I was little, of course, but because I'm their son. But they ultimately wanted me to mature, to become a young adult and understand how things go in life, and that's what they did. So when I was 14, I got my first job working at a diner, and that was the first ever job I had. I was in high school. I just got into high school at that time, and so I was working on the weekends, going to school during the week, and I was doing martial arts as well. And I was doing that, and I was going to school, and then working on the weekends, Saturday and Sundays, as a host. Um, so I was doing that, and I was making money, and my parents, they're like, you want your car, you have to be able to work for your car. You want this, then you have to work for that. You want to go out, then you need to have money to go out. And yeah, they would help me sometimes. They gave me some money to go out, but they didn't want that. They wanted me to grow up. They wanted me to to see what it's like in real life, how it is in the adult life from a very young age, how difficult it is to be out there and appreciate things in life. It's all about appreciation, guys. So the problem is that a lot of people our age, a lot of people, my age, and between 15, like 14 years old, from 14 to 25, people don't understand. They don't appreciate shit. And especially here in the United States. So every year I go to Colombia, I go see my family, I go see, things there. And I've lived there before. I've lived there for like a couple years, and I know what it's like. And people here in the United States just don't get it. They want everything, and mommy and daddy would just provide stuff to them when they start throwing a tantrum. And or it's like, okay, even if you have bad grades, okay, here's your new phone. And it's like, no, it's not like that. And in Colombia, when I go down there all the time, I still see it. When I used to live there, I saw it. Um, it's very poor down there. There's a lot of poverty. There's kids sleeping on the side of the road. With their little cardboard, and they're scratched up and shoes, and they don't like they only have like one shoe, and they're just not. They're not well, and they're just barely. They're super skinny, and they're barely making it out there. And there's people that help them, that help these people out, and it's very poor over there because there's just not a lot of money down there, as well as things are just different. So people down there appreciate things more because it's either you're poor or you're rich. There's no in between. So there's no middle class like here in the United States. Majority of people are middle class, average people, and which is fine. But down there, it's either you're poor or you're rich. And the poor is like poor, like no money, no food. They live in a little hut that doesn't have like clean water. Um, and they have to go out there and hunt for their food. And then there's the rich people who have a really nice house and all these really nice cars and all this stuff like that. So just seeing that, like the kids that out there, not like not even the poor ones, but the ones that are not that rich or whatever, they they're so appreciative of what they get because they don't get those things. So when I go down there, I give my cousins and even people who I don't really know, like little kids and stuff. I bring stuff to them because I know that it'll touch their heart. I know they'll appreciate it and they enjoy it. So I'll bring in some candies from here from the United States or some toys, and whenever I see their face, they get so excited and they're so happy, and like they greatly appreciate it because they know that they don't have that and they just appreciate every little thing they have. They appreciate every single meal. They appreciate when someone washes their clothes. And here in the United States, it's not like that. It's like you expect someone to do stuff for you. You expect your mom to go wash your clothes. You expect your mom to go make you food. You expect your mom to pick you up from school. You know, you expect your mom to clean the house. It's all these things that everyone expects. You expect your mom to buy you a new phone. And it's like, it's not like that, guys. You have to get out of that fucking mindset. You have to fucking get your shit together and start focusing on you and start changing that because it's not an expectation. You need to work hard for your money. You need to work hard for what you want in life because mom and dad only are supposed to help you until a certain time. And for those who have more support than others, that's really good. But at the same time, you're not going to understand what it's really like to really bust your ass out there, to really work hard for what you want. And that's the thing. And I was taught that from a young age. So I was working, and I didn't want to work. No one, guys, no one wants to fucking work. I understand that no one wants to work, but you have to be able to work in order to make money, save money, and do something with your life. And I was just taught that nothing is free. You have to work hard for your money, and once you get to the point in life where you don't need to work hard for your money, then you're fine. But before that, you have to work, you have to save, and you have to start doing things to create money, cash flow. So that being said, guys, you guys should just, for those of you out there who don't really like understand or don't even think about it sometimes, because we're just, we live here and it's just like a normal thing. But you should really like take a little bit into more consideration, like being appreciative of your friends and your family who help you out a lot and who do things for you that they really don't have to do, because they can just be like, yeah, no, I'm not going to help you. And that's not necessarily being an asshole, but it's just showing that people should be a little bit more appreciative and understanding of what they have in life. Um, there's so we're gonna go ahead and go over this thing one more time, and it's I can, I will, I must. So we're gonna go ahead and say that 3 times. I can, I will, I must. I can, I will, I must. I can, I will, I must. So I can I can be successful. I will be successful. I must be successful. Okay? I I can get a nice car. I will get a nice car. I must have a nice car. Why though? Because it's something that you desire. And when you desire something, you focus on that. It's a goal. It's a desire, but it's a goal for you. So I can get a car. Okay, what are you going to do to get that car? You're going to start saving money. You're going to start, you're going to save that money, start putting it aside. I will get that car. Now you're telling yourself, I will do it. I will get that car. I will make sure I get that car. I must. Why? I must get that car because I want to be able to help my family get around, or I want to feel good, or just whatever. So just remember those 3 things: I can, I will, I must. I can, I will, I must. Okay. So we have a couple more minutes here. We're gonna go over some stuff. So there's like some things I have written down here about what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Um, there's 3 more words that I want to go over with you guys, and it is imagine, believe, achieve. Okay, so imagine. What do you imagine? You imagine having a nice house, or having having a nice pair of shoes, or having a nice car, or anything. Believe it. Okay, you can imagine things and you can also believe it and implement things to get that outcome. So imagine, okay, I imagine having a nice car for me. Okay, imagine that. I believe I will. I believe in getting a new car, a nice car. I will achieve that goal. Okay, so imagine, believe, and achieve. Those 3 words are very important, guys. Don't forget, because when you start implementing that in your life, things will become much better for you. You'll start understanding things, and you'll know. So imagining is not bad. Imagine what you want in life. Believe it. Believe in it. Believe in yourself, and achieve that goal. So I imagine myself, having 6 pack and being 180 pounds and in good shape. Okay, you imagine that. Believe in yourself. Be like, I can do it. I believe in myself. I believe that I'm able to achieve this goal. I can do it. I believe it. And then you achieve it. Okay, so those are 3 steps there. Don't forget that, guys. um, so I really hope that this video, was good, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it. As time goes on, I would really, I want to do better content. This is just my first video ever, so just I appreciate you guys if you comment and tell me what you guys think. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for joining my channel, Motivational Minds, and my name is Han. And have a good day. Thank you. Bye.